Hi, this is Ed Keeter from Keeter Consulting. I'm a self-employed small business consultant located in Grand Rapids, Michigan. If this video podcast catches your attention, there is a ton of additional information including more podcasts and my blog at www.keeterconsulting.com. Last week's video podcast talked about identifying and researching self-employment ideas starting with your passion, your expertise, and your ideas, then using research to prepare a business plan. One of the key elements in that model was the idea of a market opportunity. How do you know if there is a market opportunity for your idea? That's what we'll look at in this week's podcast. Assuming that you already have some knowledge and experience in the type of product or service you'd like to offer, there are 6 basic criteria that will establish whether or not a genuine market opportunity exists for you and your idea. The first criteria is about access. Is there some customer group that you can reach more effectively than your competitors? For instance, maybe as a military veteran, you know you'll have better luck lining up sales calls with other veterans than someone would without that shared background could. Ideally, you would have exclusive access to some target group of customers, but more often than not, you just have a way of reaching them that is more cost-effective than your competition, and that's good enough. The second criteria is sort of the flip side of the first. Do you have access to some product or service that is either exclusive to you, or that for some reason you can obtain more quickly or less expensively than your competition? For instance, right now almost anyone can go to a wholesaler and buy Ray-Ban sunglasses to resell. But the cost and effort is identical for everyone, so it's hard to squeeze out additional profits when all competitors have the same basic costs, and the number of competitors forces the retail price of the product down. In this example, perhaps you have a family member who buys and resells Ray-Bans in Italy, where they are manufactured. If this associate will sell you the products at a lower cost than through local wholesalers, or if he or she can get you the products a month before your competitors can obtain them, you may have another source of competitive advantage. The third criteria is funding. As we saw with the recent credit crunch, many businesses were unable to get loans to purchase new inventory or meet their payroll. If you have some special status or unique relationship with a lender and can get money when others can't, or if you can get it at lower interest rates than they can, you may have an additional source of competitive advantage. The fourth criteria is flexibility. As a small business, can you change your product or service offerings, your location, hours, pricing, or marketing model more quickly than the other guy? One of my prior customers, the owner of a small independent sub shop in Wyoming, Michigan, set up his shop directly across the street from a major pizza and sub franchise store and has done well against them because he can vary his menu, pricing, and marketing while they're tied to corporate standards. Incidentally, my customer runs Gorilla Grinders, and if you're ever in the Grand Rapids area, you owe it to yourself to try their food. It's outstanding. The fifth criteria is your ability to add value to the transaction. You can see this in the success of small independent cell phone stores when they compete against larger, better funded, and more aggressively advertised corporate phone stores like Alltel and T-Mobile. The independent stores add value by providing a more convenient location for customers and by being able to offer a variety of competing phones and cell phone contract options. The final criteria is the potential to operate with lower overhead. Many small businesses can function out of someone's home, saving on rent and insurance costs. Others can operate a one-person business, saving on payroll and related expenses like training, workers' compensation, and unemployment insurance. Most are able to rely primarily on personal selling and word-of-mouth or referral sales for marketing instead of costly advertising. So there it is. You have a possible market opportunity for your idea if one or more of the 6 criteria works in your favor. You can sell more effectively to certain customer groups than your competitors. You can provide unique products or faster or cheaper access to common products. You can get funding more easily than your competition. You can adapt more quickly than your competition. You can add value to the transaction for the customer, or you can operate with lower overhead. I'd love to hear your thoughts about this podcast. Please contact me at ed@keeterconsulting.com or through my website, www.keeterconsulting.com. Thanks for watching, and best of luck with your own small business adventures.